Hey, Starlights. Welcome in my Saggies. It's me, Crystal K. Yes, I know I said the morning time, but I slept. Self-care, Self-care. But I am in for your reading for today. I did keep the message of the day up for you guys. You know what? Before I get a shuffle, since it's a new day, of course I want to sage. Get some purification going on for your reading. I hope all is well. I hope that things are panning out for you, that you've made definitive changes for your 2022 and things are coming to fruition. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Let's go right into your reading, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Messages for Sag, please. Messages for Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages would you like to relay to our Sagittarius? Okay. Energy of Sagittarius. Obstacles. Overcoming. And outcome for Sag. Okay, Sag, I like this. I do like your overall. Definitely say that because your overall is the High Priestess. High Priestess is all about inner knowing, building, growing, really moving forward through a lot of things. So with looking at underneath the High Priestess, I saw the Death card. Death does not mean dying. Please do not get scared. It's talking about rebirth, transformation, letting old ideals, old ways, friendships, relationships, let those all fall away to be reborn and move into something new. Because right after the Death card, I got the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So that's really good. Ooh, Three of Cups, Justice, and the Emperor. I almost said Empire. Are you building an empire? Do you plan on building an empire? I mean, hey, the sky's the limit, really. The card that wanted to fly before your spread came out was the Queen of Cups. So this card like jutted out of the deck, but it didn't come out. So I still pulled it. And it was the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, I think you're really nurturing yourself, building yourself, because she's a very emotional, caring, loving individual. I think of the if I think of the Queen of Cups, I'm thinking of Cancer. I'm thinking of Scorpios, how loving, how genuine, how caring they are, always nurturing, always uplifting, always moving. And maybe there's something in yourself that you are trying to make sure stays sustained in yourself because you're going through a tough time. Wow. Your energy is the Three of Pentacles. It's coming in sideways. So we're looking to rebuild something that was broken or something that wasn't fully put together. We're rebuilding this. We're getting through it. We're going through all the things that we have to do and not going through the motions. We're making sure that this gets done. So here you have the Five of Cups as your obstacle. That's regret. That is just something that you had to go through, that you're healing from, and you're dealing with the emotions, the pain that came from it. This could be a relationship. This is, I'm feeling lost, like you lost something or someone, and it's like, if I would have did this, this could have been better. If I would have did that, that could have been better. And you're like nitpicking on what's best for you, and it's like, don't do that to yourself. Overcoming, you actually got the Page of Wands reversed. So looking at this, you have to overcome losing your fire. You have to overcome losing that deeper sense of self that you've had to deal with. and build yourself back up. When you're talking about a page, you're talking about like level 1. Because you have the page, the knight, the queen, the king. Hold on. Sorry, I had a call come in, so I want to silence that and put on vibrate. But it's like starting from level 1, and you had a moment where you just didn't want to start something. You didn't want to do something. You didn't want to go towards something, and you're just like, huh, okay, whatever. But no, we're higher than that. We're past that. We have to look at everything and build ourselves up. Look at everything. Keep that flame lit. Keep ourselves strong. And crystals form things that'll help us. I keep looking at my malachite. Malachite is a very good stone for discipline. It's heart healing. It's strengthening. This is actually a really good crystal to carry with you while traveling. This is really good for child protection. This is really good for determination. And for those, especially with us being fire signs, because I am a Leo and I'm reading for Sag, we have to keep that determination going. Because no matter what we do, we can't stop. So the card that wanted to fly out but didn't before closing your spread was the Hangman. Hangman is about stagnant energy, like a stuck feeling, and getting through that kind of stuck feeling. Looking at this Hangman right here, you can see like he's literally balanced, bound behind his back. But if you're looking closely, that cord that's supposed to be holding that one leg, because he already has one free, but that cord is loose. That cord is not tight on him. And if it's something that you're stagnant, you can get yourself out. You can move yourself out of this, because you have to make sure that you're moving in a way that's happy for you. Your outcome is a 6 of Cups. That is a lot of nostalgic memories or thoughts, kind of living what you once went through. We're not living in the past. We're moving forward. We're in 2022. So 222, angel number for manifestation, angel number for just going with the flow, knowing that you put that intention out, you're putting it in God's hands, and you're following that game plan, because you can't stay stuck in this. You can't. It's not for you. So when your high priestess is here, you really have to delve in. Queen of Cups, nurture yourself. 3 of Pentacles, rebuild. Go through these moments that you don't talk about. Go through these moments that you share to very few, and you're trying to find understanding. Build through these. But sometimes the person that you need to speak with the most is not those around you. It's God. Let yourself be led, and remove that burden and regret from your shoulders that you shouldn't even be carrying. All right, so let's go into clarification, please. Clarification for Sagittarius. High Priestess, please. High Priestess. King to Queen. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, well, I was about to say 5 of Cups. My apologies. Page of Hangman. Whoa. Hangman. And the 6. That's a lot of cards that came out. Oh, yes. Somebody is looking for that peace of mind. Somebody is looking for their peace of mind. Oh, I told you a lot of cards came out. A lot of cards came out. Let me get this last card that fell. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start with your energy. Let's start with your energy. Your energy is the 3 of Pentacles, and it's coming in with that Page of Cups. So rebuilding the nurturing self that you're in, rebuilding the emotions that you're in, rebuilding the hurt and pain that you have been dealing with or feeling stuck with. Getting through all of this is going to be the main key. Sometimes a lot of people feel that you isolate too much and they're trying to pull you away from said isolation. But you're like, I'm happy in my peace. I'm happy being alone. I'm happy giving myself time. And everybody's trying to, come and get you and all that. Now, if you're stuck in it, if they feel that you're stuck in it, you might want to show your face, go hang out. But when you really feel that you need to recharge, or you're feeling drained too often, you're feeling that every time that you start and go into something, you can only be out for an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, maybe two, and you're just exhausted all over again. Check your circle. Check the people that you talk to. Check your family. Check all that. You might have an energy vampire that's leeching from you because you're trying to heal and you're not being allowed to heal, or you're not letting yourself heal. Know what's best for you and move in that flow of what's best for you, because you can't just stay stuck. It doesn't work. So with the Queen of Cups, it came with the Empress. So we're moving, we're elevating, we're getting past this point. We're learning to understand, I can't stay stuck. I can't stay in pain. I can't stay hurt. I can't stay angry. I have to move on. And that is going to be the biggest thing, because this Empress, she is a nurturer. She's all four queens of tarot rolled into one. So she's that nurturer. She's that ambitious, fiery, loving person. She's that strong backbone. She's that intellectual person. She's all of that rolled into one. When you're looking at your under the deck of the clarification deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. That's why I said peace of mind. You have to shoot for that peace of mind. And you got the Death card that came out again. It's time to end situations in that sense of lack, in that sense of worry. Rebuild, re-nurture, rebirth, and go back into your life as you should, because I think that you're thinking of reconnecting and it's giving you anxiety and you don't know if that's the best way to go for you. But so the Three of Cups with the Eight of Swords, that right there is reconciliation mixed with anxiety. But behind whatever you're anxious about, I got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Star. So these are literally saying a true pair situation, because you got two true pair situations on the table. Pentacles are earth signs. So that could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, where you got the Queen to King of Cups, and that's our Scorpios, that's our Pisces and our Cancers, because that King of Cups came with the High Priestess. King of Cups is a master of emotions. King of Pentacles is a master of strength and stability, really getting those things together. There's some kind of situation that you're looking to go down or go back into. You're needing to make sure you're healed enough to get there. Not living in regret or living in the past or living how things once were. Because when you're looking at your obstacle, the Five of Cups, that's the regret, the sadness, it came with justice. Justice is all about bringing into balance, bringing into understanding. It's all about making sure that things are actually going to be justified. We're not staying in admonishment or pain anymore. We're actually going into something that is going to be made right. Whether it's you making something right or someone making something right towards you or the bond that you shared. Because this is you standing up and saying, look, I don't care that you think that I'm being a hard ass. I don't care that you're thinking that I'm being too strong. No, I'm setting goals and boundaries for myself. And these are boundaries that cannot be crossed. Crossing those boundaries means I cannot accept that. You want to stay with me, you got to respect the boundaries that I set. And if they're willing to really understand and respect said boundaries because they see that you're their person, their friend, their partner, whomever it is, they will respect those boundaries and they will not cross them. They won't teeter the lines. They won't tiptoe. They're going to respect them. Healthy balance, healthy boundaries, because they're boundaries that they set up that you actually listen to because you respect. the whole entire setup of them and their boundaries. It needs to be met both ways. And if it's not met both ways, check it. Call that red flag. Because you had to walk once. And that might have been a wake-up call for them. It's kind of like, oh my God, wait, I was not prepared for that to happen, because this never happens. So with this Page of Wands reverse, it came with the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So that is saying that you're leaving behind all the things that no longer serves you a higher purpose. Do you see how he let all those cups fall? All these cups came down, even the ones, they're not even full, they're empty. You got what? 4 laying on the ground, and then 4 standing up. They're not even full. We need our cup to be overflowing and full. And since they're not full, you got to let things go as they are. And then with this Ace of Swords, it's talking about taking action and moving in your truth. A truth coming out, something that was held back, and you're like, okay, now this is coming out, but I knew this already. And it's probably something that they're like, wait, when did you find this out? But you knew it already. That deeper sense of inner knowing helped you to understand. And that's where, looking at this High Priestess and this King of Cups, that's the level we have to make sure that your higher self is in. That match, that understanding of truly your head and your heart, because the High Priestess is all about that crown chakra. It's allowing all of that understanding, allowing all your intuitive flow to process and flow into you, building in your chakras. So all that information that's been given to you on from spirit to download and build within you. So you just know. You always had this sense to just know stuff. And it's like, people are like, how did you know that? How did you even realize that this was the whole entire case? I just knew. Keep that bond, that connection between your head and your heart. You want a crystal that'll help. Where are you? Are you underneath? No, you're here. This is small, but this is my favorite crystal. Of all the crystals in the world, this is my all-time favorite crystal. This is called Tanzanite. This is adherence to the truth. This is that connection, that bridge between your head and your heart to keep you flowing, because the King of Cups is all about the love and the motion. So therefore, that's that deep-rooted connection going from your crown, your third, your throat, and your heart chakra, because you have to build in your knowledge. You have to keep your sense of understanding. You have to keep that communication. You have to keep that love flowing. So that bridge between those four chakras stay aligned and open. You still need to have your base, your solar plexus, and your sacral together. And I'm not saying that you don't, but these are key to keep as one. They're key to keep as one. That Hangman came with the 5 of Cups. You already had the 5 of Cups. Finding justice from that. You have to get out of the mindset. Get out of the mindset of saying, oh, I'm so remorseful of how things happen. I'm so upset. I'm so scared. I'm this. Watch your mouth. Even in the smallest things, even if you're joking, watch the things that you say. Watch the way that you act. Watch the way that you think. Everything that you're doing, it's all in energy flow. And whatever you're feeling is going to come back to you. We don't have to do too much, but watch how you're thinking. Really watch how you're talking. Watch who you're talking to. Watch how you're saying things. And then watch how you're acting. Because that's spirits looking at you. Oh, well, Sag wants this. Well, if that's what you want, then here you go. Even if you didn't truly want it, you said it. You thought it. It's something. It responds based on how you respond. So with this 6 of Cups, a lot of cards came out. You got the Hangman, the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. So this right here is talking all about the stagnation that you've been dealing with, all this conflict, this fighting. This has to come to an end, 10 of Swords, because you have to keep building. Even if it seems like there's going to be more conflict, as you're building through all this stuff, you're going to start seeing all the changes happen and come to fruition as time goes along, because that's when those boundaries set. You think people are going to really bounce into what you're saying, especially when they're used to living a certain life? No, there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some friction. There's going to be some arguing, but you're setting these proper boundaries, and you're not deviating from them. So they have no choice but to respect and follow that. Because if they don't, the choice is there. Two of Wands. They got a path to take. Follow my boundaries or take your ass on. Which one do you want? Literally. Follow the boundaries or go somewhere. The choice is yours at this point. I'm willing to stick through this. I'm willing to get through this. This is now on you because I'm not accepting anything less than I deserve. What are you going to do? Oh my gosh. This one here drives me nuts. Let me leave it alone. Okay, so let me get some oracle and then we'll close out your reading. All right, messages for Sag of oracle, please. Messages for Sag for our oracle. Sun, moon, and rising. Wow. Ooh, that flew out fast. Oh, yeah. I knew that card was going to come up. All right, so the card that flew out was the Star Daughters. Dance. I dance and sing and play with my sisters at sunset. I dance and sing and play with my sisters at sunset. I dance and sing and I play with my sisters at sunset. Make sure that you have a strong unit because sometimes you do need to get out. When your sisters, your friends, they come to you and saying, Sag, we just need you to have a day. We just need you to have a minute. Look at all the butterflies. And the funny thing is, butterflies, again, represents rebirth. And they're in the galaxy. They're going beyond the stars. So doing all that, it's time for a change up. It's time to release these things. It's time to let them go. Because underneath the deck, I knew it was coming. You got the amber star. That represents your solar plexus. And you see right here, that's the tree of life coming from there. So it's there. The amber star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. It's time to let go, Sag. It's time to let go of the things that you can't control. Stop being a control freak and don't accept anything less than you deserve. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I thank you so much for coming and staying. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Everything is in the description below. Bye, guys.